Good morning, dear students. Dear students, today I am going to discuss with you chapter number 6 of Indian Economic Development. The title of the lesson is Rural Development. Now, in this lesson, you will understand meaning of rural development and major issues associated with it. Also, you will appreciate how crucial development of rural areas is for India overall development. You will understand the critical role of credit and marketing system in rural development. Also, you will learn about the importance of diversification of productive activities to sustain livelihoods and understand the significance of organic farming in sustainable development. Basically, this lesson starts from the meaning of rural development. Now, question arises, what is rural development? In simple words, rural development means development of rural areas. As you know, India is a land of villages. More than 60% of Indian population still lives in the rural areas. Now in this situation, only the development of urban area should not be restricted. We should also develop the rural areas. If we develop the rural areas, overall growth of the economy is possible. If we develop only urban areas, the overall growth of the economy may not be possible. Because as I am telling you, the mostly population lives in the rural areas and their main occupation is agriculture. It means we must develop in the rural area. Development must be taken place. Development projects should be started in the rural area. As our Prime Minister has also given stress, also given importance for the rural development. Not only this time, but from the time of Mahatma Gandhi was also stated that mostly people lives in our rural area. Until our villages will not develop, it is not possible to achieve the target of economic development, economic growth of India. So rural development is not a new concept. It is very old concept. As I am telling you, it was also discussed, its importance was also discussed by our honor Mahatma Gandhi ji. And now this importance is continuing. Now, so first of all, I am telling you the meaning of rural development. If I ask you, dear students, tell me what is rural development. You simply say rural development means development of rural areas. Now, rural development is not only restricted or only limited to this word development of rural areas. Now, the examiner may ask how rural development is possible, how you will take steps for rural development or give necessary suggestions for rural development. So today I am discussing with you the complete topic of rural development and various issues relating to the rural development. So now I am telling the meaning of rural development. Basically, rural development is not a single term, is not a simple term. It is a very comprehensive term which further included various crucial areas. Now this lesson starts from here. What is rural development? As I am telling you, rural development is a comprehensive term. It essentially focuses on action for the development of areas that lagging behind in the overall development of village economy. Now the question arises, what is rural development? Rural development is a comprehensive plan. It is a comprehensive term. It is a very wide term. It is a very wide planning process in which we try to develop all those areas of villages which are not basically developed, which are lagging behind in the overall development of our economy. Now, what are those areas where still development is required? Where are those areas we must concentrate the development of those areas? Basically, if order to develop the rural areas, basically for rural development, first step is development of human resources. In the previous lesson, we have discussed with you the importance of human capital formation. Human capital formation means investment in the human resources. So the first thing is development of human resources in the rural areas. Now, how the development of human resources can be taken place in the rural areas? Basically, we should invest more money to provide literacy. We should develop more money in the education sector. We should provide more money in providing educational facilities in the rural areas, and more specifically for the female literacy. Education and skill development plays an important role in the rural development. So first step to be taken for the rural development is development of educational facilities in the rural areas. Now, as far as the educational facilities are concerned, side by side, we should also provide training centers, skill development centers in our rural areas. By providing education, skill centers, training centers in the rural area, we should also encourage, we should also provide health facilities in our rural areas, because when people will be healthy, literate, their contribution to national income, their contribution to GDP growth rate will naturally increase. Now, if the examiner asks, what is the first step in the development of rural area? Simply write down development of human resources. Now question arises, how human resources can be developed? Beta, human resources can be developed by the several ways, but the first and foremost and the basic way to require human resource in rural area is providing more and more literacy, increasing educational facilities, training centers, skill development centers, as well as health facilities in the rural area. Now, suppose government decided to provide more and more educational facilities, but it depends upon the budget of the government. Suppose government decided and also provide literacy rate and health facilities in the rural sector. Now, what is the second step? What should be done more than this to develop our rural area? The another step that can be taken by the government, that must be taken, that can be initiated by the government, are land reforms. Now, what are the land reforms? Land reforms basically are bifurcated into two main parts: institutional land reforms and structural land reforms or technical land reforms. As far as the institutional land reforms are concerned, these include improving the relation between cultivator, landlord, tenant and landlord, or giving proper right to the farmer, proper rights to the cultivator. These are some legal formalities, these are some legal steps under which institutional reforms are concerned. We are talking about mainly on the technical land reforms. Technical land reforms means providing more and more irrigation facilities, using more and more fertilizers, modern techniques in the process of cultivation. So another steps for the rural development is land reforms, which must be required in our rural areas. And land reforms include development of good relation between cultivator, landlord, using of modern techniques, the process of cultivation, using of modern methods of cultivation in the rural development. Now the next which can be done in rural areas, that is the development of productive resources in each locality. In order to increase the production, productive resources must be developed. So another steps that can be taken in our rural areas is development of productive resources in each locality. As far as three basic steps are concerned, one more step is development of infrastructural facilities in rural areas. In order to develop rural areas, we must develop basically infrastructural facilities in our rural areas. Now, infrastructural facilities can be further bifurcated into two parts. One are the economic infrastructure facilities, another are the social infrastructural facilities. Economic infrastructural facilities are basically concerned with our banking system, transport system, or insurance system, etc. Whereas social infrastructural facilities are concerned with health of the people or educational facilities, etc. So we must develop infrastructure in rural areas. Now, infrastructural development like the development of electricity, irrigation, credit marketing, transport facilities, including construction of village roads and feeder roads to nearby highways, facilities for agriculture research and extension, and information center should be open. Means we should develop irrigation facilities, we should develop credit marketing, other facilities, so the rural development become possible. Now, first four parts are concerned with basically development of infrastructure or improving landlord cultivator relation and other facilities. And fifth one is the most important step for rural development is elevation of poverty. As we know, a large part of the rural area is under BPL, below poverty line. Maximum poverty in our rural areas, so government should take necessary steps for elevation, for removal of poverty in the rural areas and improving standard of living of the people in rural areas. And no doubt government is taking various steps to remove poverty in rural areas, like government has started Manrega program. Manrega, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Under this scheme, government try to provide employment to the rural people located at their villages. Basically, there was one problem, that was the migration of rural people from rural areas to urban areas in search of better job opportunities, in search of their earning livelihood. In order to control movement of the people, migration of people, government has started various programs at the rural levels. So these programs are started by the government to control migration of people from rural areas to urban areas. It means in order to the rural development, government must take some necessary steps to alleviate poverty from the rural area. So dear students, today I have discussed with you only the meaning of rural development. Now in the next video I will discuss with you about the steps of rural development that are actually taken and various other structural infrastructural facilities that must be taken for the development of rural areas. Thank you.